So many virtual assistants and online service providers, myself included, start their business with the thought of, I just want to attract clients, any clients, as long as I'm making some money in my new business, I'm going to be happy. But there is a big problem with this. Trust me, I see it time and time again. Because if you are trying to market your services to just anyone and everyone, what tends to happen, well, what happens most of the time, is that you actually end up marketing to and attracting no one. And the reason for this is super simple. It's because your marketing, for example, your social media posts, are just so generic. They're so general. They're so vague. And as a result, they're speaking to no one. They're just not standing out. The good news is that there is a super simple way to fix this. So if you're a virtual assistant or other type of online service provider and you're struggling to attract clients, make sure you keep watching this video because I'm going to share with you 3 amazing tips to find your ideal client. So not only are you going to be able to start attracting clients, but you're actually going to be attracting great clients. Clients that you actually really want to be working with and who never question your rates. But before we get into this week's video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it right now. If you're a new virtual assistant, an established virtual assistant, or you're just thinking about becoming one, this is the channel to be on. Okay, so first things first, if you don't already know what an ideal client is, an ideal client basically represents the type of person that needs your services the most. And this is the person who is targeted by your marketing strategies. By creating all of your marketing around your ideal client, you will actually start to attract people who fit that ideal client avatar because your marketing, your content will just really resonate with them. Now, a super common problem that virtual assistants and online service providers have is that they think, okay, I know I need an ideal client, but how the hell do I actually find out who my ideal client is? Well, lucky for you, this is obviously what this video is about. So I'm going to share with you 3 ways in which you can actually find your ideal client so you can start attracting them and start making some bloody money. Okay, so tip number 1. Now, the first thing I want you to have a think about is what type of person you would resonate with and relate to the most. For example, if you are obsessed with saving the environment, maybe your ideal client would be obsessed with that too. If you are a mother of 2 young children, maybe a mumpreneur who also has young children. Now, the reason that this is so powerful is because you can talk about this kind of stuff within your marketing. Your ideal client, because they love that stuff too, or they can really relate to it, they will read it and straight away they will feel a connection with you. And remember, people buy from people. So if people can connect with you, they're going to be a lot more likely to buy from you. Remember, it's all about building up the know, the like, and the trust. And this is a great way of doing that. So that's tip number 1. Think about the type of person you can relate to and resonate with. Tip number 2, have a think about what skills you already possess and who could benefit from them. Now, if you're thinking, but Dion, I don't have any skills, I guarantee you that you do. Have a think about any past jobs that you've had. What did you learn from those jobs? What about your education? What did you learn within your education? What about even extracurricular activities? I really want you to think deeply about this. Write down every single skill you think you have. It doesn't matter how small it is. And finally, tip number 3. Now, once you have had to think about the previous 2 points, and it's very important that you do those first, it is time to move on to the next step. And this is super important, and it is market research. Now, so many virtual assistants, myself included, skip out on this step because, shock horror, it takes time and energy. Now, if I could have done one thing sooner back in my virtual assistant business, it would have been to have actually done market research. The reason that this is so powerful is because once you've got an idea of who your ideal client is, you can actually find them Ask them some questions, find out what their biggest pain points are, what are they struggling with in their business, what worries them about their business, what are their goals. Now, you're then going to be getting real life information from people who fit your ideal client avatar. Then you can actually talk about it in your content, so you know that you're not just guessing, you have actually got real life information. Now, you can guarantee as well that if one of your ideal clients has a certain pain point, I bet a bunch of your ideal clients also have the same pain point as well. So when you are then talking about what you have found out within your marketing, this is going to resonate so deeply with people who fit your ideal client avatar. And then what will happen is that you will start attracting them, because they're going to be reading your content and thinking, like, holy shit, it's like this virtual assistant is actually talking to me. And that is how you create really, really powerful marketing. And there you have it. So hopefully this video has helped you in knowing how to find your ideal client, so that you can go out there, start attracting them, and start making money in your business. But as always, if you would like further support with your virtual assistant business, check out the links below.